guys, what's up? My name is Johnny Loughran, and welcome to the Johnny Podcast. I am your host, Johnny Loughran, and today I am joined here by
Siddy Moses.
Hope you guys can hear him properly.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, man.
And we're currently here on the podcast. We don't actually have a specific topic for this podcast.
There's a couple of things we could address.
Unfortunately, you are going to hear my mouse clicking because I am currently working on something. It's not going to take that long. It'll be done very soon. But yeah, we haven't actually set up any topics for this podcast. All of it's just completely improvised, guys. But, Siddy, I guess we'll start off. How's your day-to-day life been lately, Siddy?
Well, hasn't been too bad, you know. I've been researching a lot of things, you know. A lot of ancient culture. I've been looking into things. Been digging up compelling evidence of, you know, tribesmen.
Tribesmen?
There was actually, I found an old canoe in the side of a hill. I actually dug about 6 foot down, and I found this like broken up, beaten up, real bad canoe full of dirt and stuff. And I'm like, was there water here? Was this a lake here? And I'm just thinking that hill must have been an island at one point. Could be wrong, but it's just what my assumption is, because I know this place where we are right now is underwater, and it's just I've been doing a lot of research, you know.
Interesting, guys. So Siddy's been doing a lot of exploration sort of stuff. Heard you and Lance ran into something a wee bit problematic today. What was that all about?
Yeah. Didn't really want to talk about this live on this podcast, but, you know, we'll talk about it anyways. So, me and Lance were at McDonald's, stuffing our face. I don't know how many Big Macs I had, but I had a few. And we went back home, had a wee puff, and we decided to go.
Sorry about the cut, guys. We actually had a stray cat just wander with his little ass in here, so
pretty cool.
I mean, we're not gonna kick it out because we always take in the animals that are given the rough slice of life. So, because you know, I can sympathize with animals that are given the rough slice of life. You know.
I am an animal, so.
Siddy is an animal, so yeah. Siddy's an animal that's been given the rough slice of life.
Hey, you wanna go out? Hey, just leaving the studio right now. Have fun. Alright, anyway, as I was saying, me and Lance had a wee puff, and we got quite fucked up, and we decided to go for a walk. And we went to this hill. We went up this path. We sat down, we were looking at the view, admiring the view, just talking about some, you know, history, California history, and...
Oh, yeah. It's good stuff to talk about, yeah.
After a while, we saw this big bloke, about 6 or 7, huge guys, buff, tall guys, and they were carrying rocks. And at first it was quite strange, and I thought it could be an art project or something. That's the exact thought that ran through my head, but they started throwing all these rocks at us, and I'm not sure, I don't think we were filming when they started throwing rocks. But we did start filming when we were run down, and we thought we got away from them, but they came back chasing us. They threw another rock, and me and Lance started running, and we ran into this forest that you guys have seen on my YouTube channel before, where I've hunted. And I set my camera, and I've caught some pretty weird things there. I've caught some guy walking with a bag on his head, which is pretty weird, but it was kind of creepy. Quite a big guy as well, walking with a bag on his head. And also, caught the guy twice. Second time the footage was a bit bad, but the first time you can really tell the shit that's going down. But yeah, anyway, the forest we ran into, so we got to the spot, and I recognised it, so I kind of knew where we were, roughly, but I've never really been past where me and Lance were. I've been to there was a wee little cliff, I hadn't been to for years. You know, that was my first time going there, and it was kind of cool. And we didn't know if these guys were still chasing us at that point, so we were very concerned. And I think I just skipped a whole part out of the story. For about this guys. When we got to the forest, I forgot to say this earlier. When we got to the forest, we sat down by a tree. I remember this is before we got to that little cliff. I don't know if you call it a cliff or just a steep embankment, but we got there and we set the camera down and we started talking, and then we saw the fucking guys. We saw them.
Oh yeah.
And I can't remember. It was definitely before we got to the cliff. Now that I think of it, but we saw them, and fuck, man, we just ran. We left the camera behind.
Oh,
now throwing
you go back
and
obviously went back and got it, right?
Yeah, obviously went back and got it. We still have all the footage.
Oh, and lucky. Normally you guys lose a lot of your footage.
Oh, yeah, we lose everything, man. It's crazy.
But you got this.
Yeah, and we got to the cliff, as I said, and we heard voices coming towards us. And we don't know how. I don't have no clue in how they kept up with us. We were running very fast, but I guess we did have to go back to get the camera, which would have slowed us down a lot.
True.
But when we got there, we heard a voice, and we ran. We hid on this another quite steep bank, and we were slipping. We were falling. It's pretty chaotic. Trying to get back to a path that I know about. Trying to get there, and we got there, and we walked along. We escaped.
Well, that's an interesting story and a good episode for the Johnny podcast first.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Anyways, how are you, man?
I've actually been having a rough time with my clients lately. I've been getting a lot of demands from my clients that I'm not used to getting. Some sexual things I've never done before. Some acts I've never even dreamed of doing.
Oh, really? Like what?
I am not allowed to share that on this podcast, man. It would get me. It would get me censored from the face of the internet, man. I'm not even allowed to disclose these things. But yeah, I'm just gonna say, some woman was demanding some very dirty things, and I'm just made me very uncomfortable. I've actually, for the first time, had to turn down clients.
Oh, really?
For the first time,
other
than fraud, like. I've been ghosted so many times, man. Well, not ghosted, catfished. That's the word, catfished.
Oh, yeah.
I get an order, and I go to meet up with this woman who turns out to be an old man, or an old bloke, or a middle-aged guy that plans to gang rape me.
It happens.
Something like that.
It happens.
And so this is the first time where it's been a lady, but I've had to decline her because it's like, I am not doing that with you, girl. Wild, dirty shit that could end in death for both of us. All for sexual pleasure. Sexual pleasure. I don't get it, man.
I don't want to know what it is now.
No, I am not allowed to share. She said, don't tell anyone or I'll sue you, even though I could sue her easy, but I don't like to rock the boat. Old Johnny here doesn't like to rock the boat. Old Johnny likes to be friends with everybody. Unless you're going to cause direct harm, but yeah.
Yeah, sounds pretty insane there.
Yeah, man, it's been stressful lately. I haven't been having the same income I normally have.
Still smoking the weed?
Oh, yeah, every now and then, man, I'm still smoking the weed, yeah.
As much as you used to, or you got
not as much as I used to, man. I have cut way back.
Damn, you probably...
I mean, I'm starting to lose the smooth youngness, the smooth youth in my voice, so I had to cut back on the smokes a wee bit, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Must not be getting the same effect, I guess.
No, yeah.
Pretty sad.
You gotta be careful when you're a gigolo. You gotta stay young and free and youthful forever. Well, then you gotta find a proper job. Not saying it's not a proper job, but...
How much do you make for an hour?
How much I make I normally charge $100 for an hour.
Wow.
People pay. They pay.
Yeah,
you think about it. For 5 hours, it's $500. People pay.
You're dancing, sex, burns a lot of calories.
Oh, yeah.
Workout, yeah.
Clients have been slowing down a lot lately, though, and it has been a problem.
Yeah. Wow. What state's been the best?
Oh!
What? Like, when we've moved, so, what, I genuinely want to know, what's been better? New York, Los Angeles, or Las Vegas?
Oh, I gotta say, man, Las Vegas was full of bitches that just wanted to suck.
I knew you'd say Las Vegas, man.
I did enjoy Las Vegas. It's just a shame he had to leave because of all the allegations. So
yeah, well, I'd love to go back to Las Vegas.
Oh, well, we might be able to one day. It's been a while since we got those allegations.
That's like our crime hotspot. We've committed so much.
That's the crime hotspot.
That's where the cops. We have hundreds, maybe thousands of warranties out for our arrest. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd go back there, but
I really do want to, man.
We are a bunch of crazy motherfuckers, so...
Yes, that is true. That has been proven.
I don't know, man.
But if you guys would like to see more of this podcast, please let us know. And if you guys have any subjects you'd like for us to cover, then please do comment there. We would love to... We would love to read what you guys want to see. Yeah. So, I think the podcast episode should be about 10 minutes. So this is Johnny's podcast, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Bye!